Right, folks, so continuing with the festive theme of what these companies are giving us on this build-up to Christmas. I am at Greggs, as you have seen from the thumbnail and of the title of this thing. I've been watching a few other YouTubers, and it is quite amazing how many are now. I don't know whether they have copied me or not, but it's how they do describe things. It's quite funny. It's quite. Got to open the window. It's a bit warm. Yeah, it's quite good. It's. I don't know if they're copying me or if they're thinking it of their own, but I don't know. It just seems like there's a little bit of blue van man in everybody. Generally creeping in there. And anyway, so I am doing the pigs in blanket. I've had a few people asking me to do the pigs in blanket. I have come to the Greggs in Loughborough on the outskirts again. The lady in there recognises me all the while now. But I will give an honest opinion of the pigs in blankets. And I can't remember if I had one last year, to be fair. And the thing about Greggs is that they do good stuff, but I do tend to find sometimes that the bread's a little bit doughy. Now, I know bread is doughy, don't get me wrong, I know I am not stupid. But sometimes it just gets a little bit chewy. What did I have the other day? Oh, I think I had something from Costa, didn't I? Anyway, folks, it's a baguette. It's been warmed up. There is 3 sausages in there. Are they whole sausages? No, they are half sausages. So in theory, there is just a 1.5 sausage in there. There is bacon. Bacon looks nice and crispy, with a layer of cranberry sauce. There's not a lot more I can say, and I don't know. Oh, what I did do, because I'm a big fan of these, mince pies. So I'll be reviewing one of them in a minute as well. Well, anyway, let's shut up and tuck in. Hold on, I dropped a bit. That was a bit of cheese. Bit of cheese fell off them. I wonder where that come from. Let's read the label. All of our allergen information is available on allergen guides. Doesn't really tell you more about the pigs in blankets. Let's tuck in. Let's tuck in. Well, folks, what this is, apart from being hot, it's just a bacon and sausage cob with cranberry sauce. As you can probably tell, with the mouth going up and down, we'll have no rude comments. With my mouth going up and down, the bread is, like I've said, a little bit chewy. But what they've done, if you can actually, it looks like they've taken some of the bread out of the cob, or they've either squashed it down. We tend to do that at home. When we do a bacon or something kind of cob, or roll, or whatever you want to call it, bap, we tend to flatten the, June thought of this, if you flatten the bread down in the cob, you can put a nice row of bacon, then you can put some tomatoes, because then the tomatoes don't go through to the cob, make it all soggy. Then you can put a bit of tomato, mushrooms and stuff. Has that got stuffing? So basically then, folks, it's a bacon and sausage cob with cranberry and stuffing. What they should have done is gone the whole hog and put strips of turkey on it. That would have been smart. Bacon, sausage, cranberry stuffing, and a couple of bits of turkey. Knick knack no, as Paddy McGuinness says. It's just simplicity in a baguette. I think that, though, with a bit of turkey next year, that'll go down really well. I didn't buy a drink and I should have done. Time to do that. That's all right, folks. Like I said, it's not the best thing Greggs have ever done. But they're keeping it in with the festive spirit, with the cranberry sauce, with the stuffing, and it's okay. But next year, Greggs, you need a bit of turkey on the top. A bit of turkey on the top of that would have set it all off. Right, folks, I'm going to move on to the mince pie. Now, for all you 93,000 odd subscribers who didn't know of me last year, last year I did a mince pie review. I went and bought loads of mince pies from everywhere. Co-op, Asda, Tesco's, everything. Morrison's, the lot. Aldi. And I also bought some from Greggs, but I can't remember what I thought of the Greggs ones. So this is basically a new review to me. That's if I can get in the bag. So here we have it, folks. Crumbs down my Nike. Somebody moaned the other day because I said me Adidas because they can't afford Adidas. That ain't my problem. I'm not meaning to be heartless. I've worked 12-hour shifts, days and nights. I've worked bloody hard for the money I've got. That ain't my problem if you can't afford an Adidas. It's not expensive, is it really, Adidas? It's truth. Anyway, back to the mince pie. There's the mince pie. It just looks a standard mince pie. I don't think there's anything superior about it. Nice sprinkling of icing sugar over the top. It's been forked in the top, look. It's had a good forking. A nice sweet crust pastry. The filling is really tasty as well. It's got a nice taste of the fruit that's in there, the currants and the raisins and all that kind of stuff. It's good. What is there not to like about a mince pie? They're absolutely tremendous. And it's what you always leave Santa. Leave him a mince pie and a carrot and a glass of sherry. God, can't it? Right. The rest of them mince pies will be coming home with me. I'm going to pop into Aldi to get some animal-friendly washing up liquid. June's going through this, that we're only buying stuff for cleaning products and makeup products that are animal-friendly. So I've got to pop into Aldi because apparently they do a big selection of stuff like that. But I'm going to get some brandy butter and we're going to have them later on tonight. All right, folks, so yeah, the pigs in blanket was quite nice. It's not the best thing Greggs have ever done, but it's nice and festive-y. But next year, Greggs, put some bloody turkey on it. Laters.